Hello and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Blue, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Blue's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations we give the puppies while we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he'll keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves the left hand free to give a correction. The correction, if need be, is just a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You'll keep that collar high up behind Blue's ears, which will give you the most control over him while you're working him through his commands. You'll notice that Blue is seated nicely on Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. The first command that we'll demonstrate for you today is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash. You'll notice that Blue has been trained to walk nicely on your left at your pace, and there should be no lagging behind or pulling forward. And incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit. So anytime you stop moving your feet, Blue has been trained to sit nicely, waiting for his next command. Nice automatic sit. The next command that we'll demonstrate is the stay command. The stay is a hand and a voice command. You use the open flat of your left palm and the one-word firm command to stay. When you first start practicing the stay, you want to leave Blue in a sit stay for a relatively short period of time. Build up his ability to stay for longer periods of time. When Fred returns back, Blue should remain seated until he receives praise or another command. Very nicely done. We'll run through the heel, the sit, and the stay again for you. It's important that when you're working Blue through his commands that you praise him and keep him motivated. He should be interested in the training. This is a great mental workout for him. Leave him in another sit stay. This time, instead of returning back to Blue, Fred will demonstrate the recall or the come on command. The command is Blue come, and he's been trained to come in and sit nicely right in front of you. And then Fred will have him return back to heel position. Very nicely done. Fred's going to leave him in another sit stay. Again, the command is Blue come, and he should come in and sit nicely right in front of you. It's important to incorporate all of these new commands into your daily life, but we also recommend that you set aside about 10 to 15 minutes a day to run through the commands in a formal session such as this video. The next command that we'll demonstrate for you is the down from a heel position. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word firm command to down. Very nicely done. This is a great exercise to help develop his maturity and self-control, so practice this often. When Fred returns back, Blue should remain lying down until he receives praise or another command. Very nicely done. Nice automatic sit. And we'll show you down from a heel position again. Very good job. This time Fred will call him in. Command is Blue come, and he comes in and sits nicely right in front of you. And then back to heel position. Very good job. The last command that I'm going to give Fred a second to set up for is down from a distance. When you're practicing down from a distance, you're going to leave Blue in a sit stay. And then Fred will give him the down command from the end of the training leash. Very nicely done. These are all the formal obedience commands that Blue has learned while he's been here at school with us. He's been such a pleasure here at school. We've really enjoyed having him, and we please ask that you keep us posted on how he's doing once he returns home and call us to schedule a follow-up lesson if needed. We thank you so much for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainers.